the unboxing. Oh, yeah. Greetings, followers. It is I, Cardinal Sin, and welcome to a very special episode of The Unboxing. And we have a very special episode for you this evening. I don't usually do unboxings on Saturday nights, but hey, tonight is a very special night. First, while we wait for some folks to roll in, I'm going to do a regular kind of unboxing thing. So let's check out what came in the mail today. And I did already unbox it, so this is technically a pre-unboxing, but I had to verify what the contents were. Greetings, Andy Masterson. Hail. Glad you can make it. I think you're gonna really like this one, brother. And like I said, while people are rolling in, I'm just gonna kind of share with you some regular unboxing material. And there is a clue behind me to what we're going to get to. But until then, if you can spot it in the background. Hey, Herc130, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So this is an album by the Dickies. It's called Stukas Over Disneyland. And it's, here are the tracks. And this is an EP. And this is really when the Dickies went from being, you know, kind of a pop punk band to incredibly good songwriters. They were always really good songwriters. And this is on Dickies Records, and it's in just beautiful, beautiful condition. This is a second pressing, I think. And it's it's so good you could play it. And after I get my turntables back, I have two turntables and a microphone. So yeah, after I get those back, I will in fact put it under the needle. And that sounds a little weirder than I meant, but you know what I mean. It's going to go on the turntable, and I'm going to turn it up, and the house will shake. It won't shake, but it might rattle and roll a little bit. And then we have a Dickies EP. And their singer Leonard Graves Phillips is hanging upside down in a straitjacket there. And this is also on Dickies Records. Sorry about the glare there. And the cool thing about this record is, other than being a 10-inch, yes, it's on white vinyl, which doesn't sound great, but it's pretty cool looking. And then on the back it just says the Dickies. So that's pretty cool. I got a really good deal on these, and this is also in like perfect condition. As close to perfect as you can get. It's got some shelf wear on the outer sleeve, but that's to be expected because it's kind of an older record. I will put these back together later because let's face it, during an unboxing, that's just filler. And let's see who else we have here. Brian Hepburn, greetings, my friend. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, rocking the Miskatonic University shirt tonight. So there you go. Got my Call of Cthulhu poster framed, and as always, Jenny Agater is here with us. Some more things that I pre-opened while we're waiting for people to roll in. My Adam Ant CD collection is here. The Essential Adam Ant. Kings of the Wild Frontier, my favorite Adam and the Ants album. Hail, Cosmic Squirrel. Good to see you, my friend. This is one called Not in the Box that I was unfamiliar with until I ordered it. It's mostly remixes and stuff like that. And Adam Ant Hits. And he had a lot of hits. Not very many misses. And I'm also a big fan of the band Public Image Limited. And this album is called The Greatest Hits So Far. And this is, of course, John Lydon's band after the Sex Pistols. And it's a lot more pop oriented. And this is kind of a later record. Although this one is not. This is the CD version of their Metal Box album, which was their first album. And it came in like a metal film box. There were 4 records. And this one has 4 CDs with bonus tracks. Quit your whining. Quit your whining. So Public Image Limited, the plastic box instead of the metal box, which I used to have a copy of, and like an idiot I sold for a profit. But if I still had it today, oh my fucking god. Picked up Echo and the Bunnymen's Ocean Rain album on CD. Echo and the Bunnymen are one of my favorite bands. I love to play drums to some of their later albums. The drums are really pretty tough. They don't sound like that, but they are. And I picked up some stuff by one of my favorite punk bands, the Vandals. This one is called Hollywood Potato Chip. And this one is called When in Rome, Do as the Vandals. And this one is called The Quickening. And this band features Josh Freese, who is the singer for Devo, the drummer for Devo. The singer for Devo is Mark Mothersbaugh, obviously. So we have that portion of our unboxing out of the way. Herc130 says, Cardinal Sin, I saw Adam Ant at Rockers in Houston in 1982. Man, he was trashed so bad that the show stopped for about 20 minutes, and then he came back on stage with lots of energy. I think I know what you mean. And the Murder Hornet has returned. Yo, Murder Hornet. Good to see you. It was the 80s, yes. I wonder where all that extra energy came from. You know, just a guess. Don't do drugs. And I guess maybe it's time for the big reveal, huh? Okay. Hey, Peter Graves is here. Good to see you, sir. You're going to get a big kick out of tonight's unboxing, which, in case you missed it, it's the unboxing. Oh, yeah. So, let's get to it. Say hello to my little friend. How did you know, Andy? You can read my mind. So this is what we're unboxing. Or maybe you saw my my little clue. And yes, I am a drummer. I also play the guitar. Not very well. But I did write about 60% of the music and about 70% of the lyrics for most of the bands that I've been in that you've heard on shows like Midnight to Midnight. Well, just Midnight to Midnight, really. But I hear you. You're like, all right, let's see the acts. And I just want to be careful. While I put this down, never put your back to the audience. I know. Because you never know who's gonna say what. Or throw tomatoes at you, or, you know, whatever. Oh, that's a lot lighter. Then I also have some other things to share. But there is some good news. I do have a drum set that I've been practicing every day. But first of all, this is a Gretsch double humbucker guitar, hollow body, electric. I also bought an amp. And if it's still in tune from having come in from the cold, after I let it sit for a little bit, and it's not. Yeah, not in tune, but there you go. It's a Gretsch. And it's a really pretty guitar. It's not brand new, but you really can't tell. It's very clean, it's in very good shape, and it has a floating bridge. That's what they're called. So rather than, you know, take the time to tune this up, I'm just gonna put it down on the guitar stand there, and I'll show you some other things. And thank you, Peter. It is a nice looking axe. Cosmic Squirrel says, sweet. And Herc130 says, oh, yes, Gretsch guitar. I talk with those guys every time I go into NAMM in Anaheim. They usually have a room with a Fender on the 3rd floor. NAMM. National American Music Machine. Don't know. But I also picked up a DS1 distortion pedal, which sounds awesome. And they threw in a battery for free, a $5 battery. And I also picked up a True Tone power supply, so I won't run the battery out all the time. Got myself a couple of patch cords, one to the guitar, one from the amp to the pedal. Extra strings, because you know you're going to break a string. And something to help you wind those strings. It's not a tuning machine, but it's a tuning machine. And I got some extra picks. So, all in all, pretty good day. Met my guitar teacher friend of mine at the music store. Had my eye on this drum set. On this guitar for a while, and I was frankly worried that somebody else was going to come in and grab it. I was really glad when I got there and it was still there. I was playing it, you know, plugged in when my friend got there, and so it wasn't like, you know, any great secret which one I was looking at, but I asked him, you know, do you think this is a good guitar? And he was like, yeah, sure. We talked about it a lot more than that, obviously. Then we went out for coffee and talked about lessons and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I really want to take this time in my life to push myself and see how good I can get, because I've only ever owned a guitar for long enough to kind of fuck around on it, and I've never really learned, you know, chords. I'm self-taught, and I only know enough to show the real guitarist how the song goes, and then they play it like it's supposed to go. So, you know, I always say drummers should be seen and not heard, and ultimately, you know, unless they're singing, I believe that. Guitar players, however, can be seen and heard. And Herc130 says, sorry, CS, National Association of Music Merchants Trade Show. My brother is CEO of Matchless Amplifiers. Well, Herc130, you gotta hook me up, bro. Come on, man. So, that's it. That's the unboxing for right now. The amplifier is downstairs. I decided not to haul it up here. It's, you know, kind of busy enough up here as it is. But it's a PV something 65, and it sounded really good. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the Gretsch. I think it's a great purchase. And so, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So that is the unboxing for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. And it's Cardinal Sin out.